Hey everybody, it's Beatrice Alonna reporting to you live from my room. For quite some time now, I have been believing a lot, and I'm not the only one. Recently, I've discovered truths that everybody can actually benefit from. If you want to hear the definition of truth that can change your entire life, please keep watching, because today I am going to dive into the concept of truth. Check it out.
Beatrice Alonna, just like my mama. Gonna rock your world, drop awesome with a little drama. Beatrice Alonna, just like my mama. Gonna rock your world, drop awesome with a little drama.
I told you I was going to give you the truth, right? The truth is such a broad concept. Let me break it down for you. If you look in the dictionary, truth is a word that simply means a fact, an indisputable fact at that. Truth is honest and it is correct. For example, on this earth, whatever goes up must come down. That's the truth. That's a fact. You cannot deny it. You saw it here first. But a truth can also be a belief that is accepted as true. So basically, something can become a truth if a person believes it hard enough. For example, I had a friend who swore by olives. She thought that they were the best thing in the world. But I can't say that that's the same truth for this lady right here.
What's the matter?
There's no olives.
What?
There's no olives near me.
There are no olives here. There are no olives here. Bring out the olives.
That made me realize something. Anything can become your truth if you choose to accept it, if you choose to believe it, if you choose to ponder it, if you choose to study it. The truth is this scary, that even if you don't want to believe it, if you continue to fill yourself with whatever that truth is, it will quickly become a part of what you believe, whether it's good for you or not. This is an important thing to remember, because in order to truly discover your truth, you need to realize that your truth is whatever you choose to accept. The point I'm trying to make is, whatever you are rehearsing, whatever you spend most of your time doing, whatever you immerse yourself in becomes your truth, whether that's good or bad. I needed to share this because I'm noticing something. There are some people that choose to accept the truth that literally crushes them, things that weigh you down. Negativity we see in front of us, many will continue to rehearse and give their energy and time feeding those negative thoughts. It is so much easier to keep replaying the turmoil in front of you, but you refuse to accept and rehearse the truth that can change your life for the better. I know, I'm guilty. I did it too. Look at these three people on the screen. I'm going to use them as another example of truth that I'm talking about. Wilma Rudolph, Albert Einstein, and Jim Carrey. These three are literally what it looks like when you stand on truth. Wilma Rudolph is a kid that suffered from a paralyzing disease, and many told her that she wouldn't even be able to walk, let alone run. Albert Einstein, he didn't speak for the first 3 years of his life, and many of his teachers believed him to be nothing but a lazy student, not an award-winning scientist. Don't forget about Jim Carrey. He came from a poor family and he dropped out in high school, and many believe that's all he would ever be, a high school dropout. But these people had something in common. They had a truth that they believed. They accepted it, they believed it, they pondered it, and they studied it. Because of this, they were able to go against the lie and beat the odds. Did you hear what I said? Go against the lie. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just told you the key to truth. If you want to be successful, it is as simple as that. Don't believe the lie. You have free will to accept what is true to you personally, good or bad. When life is throwing you a reality of bad truths, you do not have to accept it as your truth. Truth is a level of personal honesty that can keep you grounded in whatever you choose to commit to. I know. There are so many truths to lean on in the world. How do you know where to turn? How do you know which is the truth and which is the actual truth? This is why I choose to trust Christ as my truth. Now, stay with me here and hear me out. Let me show you what it says in the Bible. In John chapter 14, we see Jesus talking to some of his followers, and he says this. He says, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really know me, you will know my Father as well." I read this and something clicked inside of me, that Christ is the truth. If I get to know the truth, that can be the answer to my problems. Stay with me here. Before that, in John chapter 8, we see him talking to more people that claim to believe in him and even some who didn't claim to believe in him. And he said, if you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples. That's my followers. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Boom. That's when it hit me. Following Christ will not free me from my issues. It will not free me from negativity happening all around me. But getting to know who Christ is and what he really stands for brings me to rehearse things that are true. The principles that Jesus follows are ones that undeniably keep us from negativity. If you are grounded in pursuing the things that are good and true, you aren't rattled when lies come into your life. There are so many things in the world that will set you off on the path to believing negativity. If your focus is on the things around you, you will be sucked into seas of lies. It's true. Many of us have been motivated by false truths and we don't even realize it. So try me on this. The next time you want to spend your entire moment rehearsing and thinking about how everyone is cold and heartless, the next time you want to ponder on the things that you don't have yet, just really think for a second. Is it really true? Does everyone want to do you dirty? Is that goal really unachievable? All of these things are not true. And it is time you stop giving energy to this way of thinking. And if you feel like you can't shake it, just do what I did and go to the truth, who will always make you look at life from a positive perspective. That's all I have to say. I think that you know the truth now, but it is up to you. Are you going to accept it? Bring the beat in.
Beatrice Alonna, just like my mama. Beatrice Alonna, you will jump awesome with a little drama. Beatrice Alonna, just like my mama. Gonna rock you